Welcome back to a week in my vlog featuring adjusting to daylight savings, running, and crying. Good morning. I wanted to make a vlog of the week. I just had my best friends come visit. It was amazing. There were definitely some lows. One of them had to leave early because she had a medical emergency. The time that I did have with her was amazing. I was honestly looking forward to them coming for so long and was like, yeah, I miss people, but I'll see my BFFs, at least some of them, at this time, and hold on. Now there is an undisclosed amount of time until we have our next friend guest. It is also November. The sun is going to start setting sooner. I am from Florida, so that will be a big change, and I thought that this week would be a good week to cover, just kind of like me trying out some things to get myself ready for a good winter. Just complete. Something I'm trying to do is listen to more worship, so I'm going to play some Upper Room. I think I'll change over to Harry Potter. I'll say I'm definitely developing a cold, or have been having some cold symptoms the last few days, which is why my eyes partially feel a little puffy, feel a little heavy. So I think I'm gonna hop in the shower. So one thing I have is this really awesome, I can pull this over, this awesome sunlight. And besides providing great mood lighting for the apartment, it also is adjustable, so I can change the, I'll show you again. I can change the level of brightness, how long it's bright for, and also the color tone. It can be more of a white, and I'll have it shine on me so you can kind of see. This is the yellow light, and this is the white light. Capiche? We also picked our apartment because it has so many windows on that same train of thought. Hello. It is 5:20. The last train is passing. And notice how dark it is outside. It is 5:20. And this is why I am trying to get all of my fall, winter vibes going strong, because it is very dark outside. And in my heart, it's 8 p.m., but it's not. Sometimes daylight savings time, side note, really and genuinely makes me want to go to sleep crazy earlier. Not an hour earlier, hours earlier. The level of tired I am. It's very real. I'm gonna try to fix my makeup. All my glitter's falling on this eye. Good morning, vlog. I am just cooking up some breakfast. I've got these egg fried peanut butter, and I'm about to whip up a smoothie super quick. Last night we went to this really cute Italian place in Philly called From the Booth, I think, and it was very good. It was kind of no frills, it wasn't super bougie or anything. It was just good Italian food. It was really yummy. I got some really good gnocchi. The funny thing about last night is that daylight savings times and my slight cold or whatever were hitting me like a brick. And I really thought I was about to cancel, but I really didn't want to cancel our date. So we kind of rallied and we went, because otherwise I was going to be in bed at 7 o'clock. It was really crazy. It is a really beautiful sunny day. We just took Piper out, did some training and treats with her and playtime with her outside. After work, I think we're going to talk to Mark's cousin about real estate and being our realtor, which is pretty exciting, and which we're not totally ready for, but I kind of want to learn more. Especially I want to learn what first time home buyer programs exist in Pennsylvania or Philly that we might be good applicants for. I think we're going to run, and we're going to a trivia night, so tonight is really busy. It is a lovely day outside. Beautiful, sunny, It's in the 50s. We have our windows open so we don't have to run the AC. And I've gotten a few things where I was stressed about off my checklist to complete for work, so that's really good. The apartment's kind of messy. This is really nice considering it's from e.l.f. I really like it. It's called a 16-hour camo concealer matte finish. As I'm sure you'll pick up quickly, I'm not a makeup pro in the slightest. So my overarching desire is just to fix the level of bag. Okay, so I just took a tiny bit of tinted moisturizer and I'm just gonna try to create a small amount of coverage. This brush, I don't think it's really meant for this. Boom, 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 oof, boom. Going crazy. I'm using blush on my eyelid. Hey Mark, look at me now. Pretty cute, right?
Yes. It looks good too. The color good too.
Kind of like mesmerizing.
Yes, it does.
I feel pretty good, and I like how I did my makeup. As you can probably tell, it's not super well blended because I don't really have all the brushes I need, but I blend in this very like beautiful blush that's these are very like highlighty vibes. I blend this in with some of this, which is why you see kind of like the pink gradient, which I like. Part of me is like, what if I do a little bit more foundation, a little bit more blush? But I think this is a good spot. Sometimes I want to be like an e-girl, but then I get scared, like it's too much.
Much attention today, and so I think I'm really.
And I feel so much cuter right now than I have in a while, all thanks to like a little bit of blush, a little bit of eyeshadow, a little bit of mascara. I'm kind of tired, I will say that. And maybe that's my fault for not being out in the sun. So I'm gonna put my sunlight, my handy dandy sunlight on me for like an hour. I'm just gonna have it kind of shine on my body. Hopefully. I think part of it is that you want though, like your eyes to receive the light. Obviously not like staring at the sun, but that's part of it. Your brain, you want to wake up with sun. So I'm gonna shine this light on my feet, my legs for a bit, and then maybe bring it up to my face. It's time for sweatpants, which is usually what I wear all the time, but since I wore a nice outfit today, it's time for sweatpants. We just had our call to talk through kind of like the home buying process and overview and what we're looking for, and I'm pretty tired. honestly, also because it's getting dark outside and it's been a long day. But I'm looking forward to this run. So I really enjoyed being at the gym. I liked the little yoga session I did a lot. And the person that I was doing it from was like a great little online yoga teacher. So I'm definitely going to try to out her stuff again. She also had a video that was like affirmation. So I also did that, and that was great too. And a big thing that she touched on that I was like, yes, was, I'm worthy of taking time to care for myself. And sometimes I think I struggle with that. Like, I have a hard time sometimes doing the things that I don't want to do that really impact my mental health, and the things that I'm worthy of doing, but I almost just like don't value and prioritize myself enough to do them. That might be really harsh or like sad to hear, but I think that's the reality. So like right now I just did a little tidy up versus just plopping on the couch, because I am worthy of a tidied up house, even if it's not going to be perfect. And I'm also lighting some candles and putting on some nice mood lighting because I am worthy of being in a cozy space. This pasta is really effing good, even though it's literally ricotta and spaghetti. There ain't nothing fancy about it. She good.
Excellent. The food is amazing.
Good morning. It is Wednesday. For some reason, this week it feels like yesterday was Thursday, today is Friday, but it's Wednesday. So I have to keep working. And you have to work on Friday too, but yeah, I don't know why. I feel like it should almost be the weekend, and it's not. For breakfast, I have water. I have these Pop-Tarts that I got from Pop-Tart copycats that I got from Trader Joe's, like pomegranate cherry. They're not very good. And then I have like this egg bite that I heated up. So yeah, these are just very dry. They're very, very, very dry. Here's the drip, y'all. 0 regrets. And I showered, so I feel nice and clean, but I figured it was a good day to reward myself to a very, 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 very casual work from home outfit, since I've been kind of dressed up the rest of the week. I think I'm just gonna put some like cream in my hair because it's kind of like going towards curly, so I'm gonna put in some curl cream. So when it comes to my like transition into daylight savings strategy / my self-care for the week, etc., I think my plans are for today. 1, read my Bible later, probably this evening, and do some prayer journaling. 2, I want to listen to Harry Potter because I need to chug away through that book. We've been reading it with some friends, and we're going way slower than the rest of the group, even though it was my idea, which kind of is what tends to happen. But I need to catch up. I'm in the 3rd book, and I'm like over halfway through. I think 3, I'm realizing I just need some like more downtime, and I'm probably still kind of like recovering from hosting friends and needing just like introvert quiet time. So I think I'm just gonna let myself lean into that today and probably this weekend. My intention would be to like make a bunch of social plans, but honestly, I think I'm just like a little spent. Not that my friends were like draining or anything, but I think between the tapering and having friends over, I just maybe should lean into relaxing. So that's kind of where my head's at today. I'll keep you along the ride though. A margarita for happy hour that included kombucha, which was so fun. going to make some pumpkin pancakes and scrambled eggs. I did fold laundry and I did tidy up around the apartment, so it's getting cleaner. I also will not lie, I am clearly tired. It's clearly showing, but it is also like 6 p.m. So I'm going to get it together and I'm going to stay awake until at least like 8. I have a tripod that I lost. It's somewhere in this home and I'm just not searching for it hard enough. So I'm using right now like the waffle tin as, there you go. I am using the actual waffle maker as like my phone holder. And I put the candle on said waffle maker. Chaotic. So to be honest, this type of like chill night in is kind of what I was dreaming of. And I'm also like just a little nervous because I just hope that I'm not too tired every night, and I hope that I don't develop seasonal depression, which everyone's told me a lot about. But I also know that I just have to take things in stride and like make this my own experience. Just kind of what I'm trying to do. Ain't she cute? I mean, it's like the size of my hand. It's less than the size of my hand. You know? I really hope my cat doesn't screw with it, because that will become a catastrophe very quickly. Alright, here goes nothing. Okay, honestly, waffle one's looking good. Okay, con of this mini tiny cute baby waffle maker is that it takes forever to make enough teeny tiny waffles for you and your husband to eat. Pro is that it's like 6:15. It's 6:15, y'all. How am I gonna stay awake for hours? So many mini waffles.
He said he's nervous? No! He said he's nervous. The journey has been amazing for me.
Morning. The northeast sun hits different. I'll leave it there. But it's amazing. Like, I love how beautifully sunny our apartment is most mornings. And I like it when it's also cloudy. Say that this Panera was reviewed as worst Panera in the earth by someone. So I realized that I'm taking a crazy swing.
I'm only at 6, but Ryan is
Right.
7.
Well, I'll have 7. I'm just curious about.
Essentially, I loved that Panera. It was so great. I'm gonna pan and like show how it looks. So it's part of this apartment, and if my apartment lobby smelled like bagels 24/7, I would be probably in worse shape. I would have a hard time with that. 45. She's 5:45. Okay, this one has been set. I'm looking forward to running with Mark. We're doing like a little bit of a taper run. So we're doing a warm up, and then we're going to do some strides, and then we're going to do some intervals, and then a cool down. I don't want to get too much detail because I'm doing a running plan that I paid for, and I just want to be like careful to overly share. But super excited because I haven't run where we're running, and like seriously, I feel like I haven't run there in like 2 weeks because my girls were here. I was running on the treadmill. I've been running at the Wissahickon. I've been running different places, so I haven't run this path in a long time. And I'm excited. And it's honestly nice that it's kind of a short run. It's funny because you think like you train to run all these different intervals and all these different distances, but every day feels different. And like, yeah, the other day we did just like 30 minutes on the treadmill, and I also find treadmill running to be a little bit harder, I think because I like struggled my form more. But that was pretty brutal, even compared to like a 5-mile run. Like sometimes one day, like a longer or more intense run or a faster pace feels way easier than a different day, where like an easier workout feels harder than you would think, if that makes sense. And because we're in the taper, I do think our muscles are kind of recovering. So some of these workouts, it might be like, whoa, it shouldn't feel this hard, but our bodies are recovering and healing and kind of like getting their juices back. So for that reason, sometimes easier, quote unquote, workouts might feel more difficult than you would think. And it's important to not get discouraged by it, because our training will hold, and on the day of, the enthusiasm and the adrenaline and the water and the cheering will hopefully all help us. Update. The run was honestly much better than expected. I really enjoyed it. And I talked to my mom on the phone, which was really fun. And we just showed up at a really cute area called Suburban Square in Ardmore. So I think we're gonna get kava or sweet green or both, or like one of us gets one of us gets the other. And then we're going to go to the Trader Joe's here, which is so clutch to have those side by side, and you should never shop hungry. I also want to say this run has given me a lot of energy, which I'm sure you can tell, and I have had like a fantastic day. During my work day, I talked to someone who's like a professional strengths coach that my company works with, and he's so amazing and just obviously like really like boosts your self-esteem, but also gives you so much practical advice. So between having like a morning when I was in my feels and like a really great convo with him, and then going on a run, talking to my mom, getting some dinner, getting some groceries that we need. I mean, this is a 10 out of 10 Thursday. This is how you Thursday right. Genuinely, I think that run gave me like 1,000% more energy than I had other nights this week. I am on cloud 9 right now. I'm back to me. But just to also orient the vlog, it is Thursday night, so I think overall this week has been really good. I kind of like made it like more of like a chill down week, a little bit of self-care here and there, and just like doing like life things and not feeling like I have such a set agenda though, which I think is really good for me. I really needed this. And then tomorrow is Friday. I have some meetings. It's weary Friday, but I'm here for it because I like that vibe. I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks. I'm not sure. I'm on the fence because I know I can eat healthier at home, but I also think it might be good motivation to get work done, to like be out and about. I've got someone with me. Friday, it's 1:30. I don't know why, but I feel like I've been feeling like very emotional today. I don't know. Slash yesterday, the day before. I don't know if it's a hormonal thing, which I don't usually jump to that, but I think it might be hormonal. I think it may be the weather and the change. Maybe it's the post high of my friends visiting. As you've seen, it's been actually a really good week overall, but I have been really like sleepy throughout the week on and off. And yeah, I'm kind of feeling like emotional. I just don't think I fully processed like why I feel the way I feel. And maybe part of it is like the fact that I know I'm not going home for Christmas, which we initially were going to go home for Christmas, but now we're not. We're going to go home in January or February because it will be much cheaper and it will be a good break from the cold weather during January and February. And then also, those are the two main reasons. Honestly, it'll be easier to find a pet care or like pet sitter too during like not Christmas. Loneliness, homesickness, like being tired, having an off week emotionally, but definitely kind of in a weird headspace. I do think I'm gonna make a smoothie right now because I think that would be really good for me. And I did enjoy going to Starbucks a lot with Mark. That was really fun. This week I've had a lot of outings as far as like working at a coffee shop, working at Panera, which I think was a good move. And obviously like those places can be expensive, but you can also kind of nickel and dime it to an extent. Like you can get black coffee and you can refill. I do have something fun tonight though, while I'm on this chat with you all. I'm going to go on like a solo date because I kind of want to just spend some time like enjoying my own company. And I'm going to go to the art museum and I'm going to go to their like pay what you will night, which is Friday nights, and they also have like live music. They have sandwiches, muffins, coffees, wine. Kind of want to bring like a book and write, or my computer and like type, but that might be kind of like a weird vibe. I just went last week, so I really did just look at a lot of the collection, but then again, the collection's incredible and I have lots to learn. It's an absolutely massive museum, so I'm really excited about that and having like my city girl moment. And parking's only $5 if you go on the Pay What You Will nights, if you get your parking verified or like whatever. So I'm like, that's bomb. That's unbeatable. That's unbeatable. Anyway, I'm really excited about that. So I think that's good to have, that I already like booked that, since I'm kind of having like an off day. It's like that's already happening. I'm not gonna like, I don't know, be bummed at home. Because I had just gone last week, I kind of took an interesting approach. Like I kind of people watched, kind of posted about it. I looked at some of the exhibits, and then I also spent a lot of time in the gift stores, because the gift stores are off the chain and so fun. And sometimes I'm in a shoppy mood, and it was kind of like looking at art and being in a shoppy mood and like daydreaming about things that I like. That being said, I had a great time. I like shopped, I people watched, I had a muffin, I had a San Pellegrino, and then this time I ordered a poppy seed muffin and I got a banana nut muffin. Both totally fine. Like, I loved the poppy seed muffin, and the banana nut was pretty good too, but not what we ordered. And it's just because they really cannot tell it apart. They all look the same on the platter, but there's like 3 or 4 different types of muffins. Okay, anyway, it was really about, oh my gosh, my best friends were in town. They left. I'm going through this huge life transition. I don't have like new best friends in the city. I have friends that I've made, but not that many. And I have acquaintances that I could strengthen, and I'd like to. But I honestly, like, I'm still getting to know people. This is a really new environment for us. And I was just, I think, so excited for my best friends to come that now that they've left, I'll probably cry, but there's just an understanding that like, okay, not that I'm not going to see my best friends again, but that was like the light at the end of this transition. And now that's happened. So now the next time I see them will probably be when I come to Florida again. And it won't be for as long of a time period, probably when I go. And like, it's just the realization that things are getting different. To be honest, after that clip, I cried a bit more, processed a bit more, and the reality is this transition has been really awesome, but it's not without grief, so I wanted to share some of that clip, but not all of it. I got a cold that weekend, so that's the end of this vlog.